so close, I just can't see him over the lid. Let's go! We're gonna go try and roost a bird for this specific WMA. They only have specific dates that you can go and hunt. Tomorrow's opening day for this WMA, even though season's been going since 3 days ago. So I'm gonna do some walking on this road that I've spent a decent amount of time on and I've seen birds, and see if we can't go roost one, come back in the morning and shoot them in the face. So I did a fair share of walking, and I think I just need to be back towards the 4Runner at this point. There's way more sign up there. It's way better habitat for turkeys. There's a couple clearings up there that I would love to go explore, but I don't think right now is the time or place to do it. So I'm gonna go back, sit by the 4Runner, and just listen and see if I can't locate a bird without getting in and getting dirty. So I don't want to kick one out right now, the night before we're allowed access. So I'm thinking the birds are over here, but that's only because I've seen birds on the road about 3/4 mile that way. There also very well could be birds over here. It looks really good. There's a couple little clearings all down the road. In 30 minutes right now, they're gonna start getting up in trees, and they're not gonna wander far. So good thing is I haven't had anyone pass me on the road. I haven't heard anyone's calling. It's just been really quiet, which is good. My worst fear is that these are just super quiet birds. I really hope they're not, because that's just not as fun. I want to like boot, scoot, boogie, run around after birds hit. You know? You know what I'm saying? Just some. Might go up to the other parking lot. That's about a half mile up. Do some listening up there. But it's so quiet, I feel like I'd hear him anyways. So I think I'm just getting stir crazy. So I'm gonna move because I can, and I might as well. I know I said I wasn't gonna move until dark, but the more I think about it, the more I want to make sure that if I'm parking down the road, there's not turkeys right there. And especially since I haven't had anybody come down and pass me. I heard somebody at the bottom of the hill, but that's besides the point. I'm gonna go back to that parking spot, make sure there's no turkeys up there, and then in the morning I'll just come back here anyways. So we're gonna go check this spot. Well, that confirms my theory. There's birds right up here on the road. Let's see if we can't catch a glimpse of them. There's at least 2 toms right where I thought about parking. Yeah, those are 2 longbeards. Big longbeards. Alright, so different game plan, clearly, because it was at least 2 toms, and I think it was 3. Just sitting in the road. So I'm going to park where I'm sitting at right now in the morning. And we're going to go down the road. I got to look at Onyx and make a game plan from there. But that's a great sign. My main concern is they were quiet. So I think I'm going to sit here until dark and see if they even gobble. So I at least know what to expect in the morning. And we'll make a game plan. We'll go from there. But they were on the road. At least 2 of them. Right next to a meadow. Problem with that, I don't want to call from a meadow because I don't have a decoy, and I'm sure as shit not using a decoy on public land. So yeah, let's go. We're going to go look at Onyx, make a game plan, go from there. This right here is where those turkeys were. I know you can't really see it because I'm covering up most of it. But those turkeys were right there on the map. So I think I'm going to park up here where I'm at right now, go down, probably set up just below, and some thick shit up on the higher ground and try and bring them in the morning. But we're going to sit here and listen and see if we can't figure out where they roost. I snuck out in this little, or down, just literally down the road, just enough so I can see part of the field, and they're out in this little, like 30, maybe 30 yard wide pasture. So they got to be roosting right up next to that. How I'm going to play that, I have no clue, because the main road's literally right there. This will be fun. Good morning. We're gonna head down to the land. Gate opens here in a little bit. We're gonna get there early and try and get a good spot in line, and then bomb all the way into the back to get to those turkeys for where we saw them last night. I just got in line, and there's so many freaking people here. Last night when I was here, there were 5 other trucks the entire night that I saw, at least that I passed in on the way in and on the way out. There's probably 20 trucks ahead of me, and I'm still 30 minutes early for the gate to open. We're gonna eat so much dust. This is gonna be hilarious. Alright, so change of plans. This other group beat me to the spot, so I went down a different road. I'm kind of working with them now to make sure everyone's good and safe. Super nice dudes. That's how it goes. Hunting public is if somebody beats you there, somebody beats you there. Even if you roosted them the night before, that's how it is. And I've got a bird, of course, smack dab in between me and where they are. He's just gobbled. So I'm going to work with him, make sure everybody's good, everybody's safe, we're all on the same page, and we'll go from there. So about 30 minutes until shooting light. Those gobblers should be about, I want to say about 100 yards from us. They haven't gobbled in 10 minutes, probably. Which is kind of weird, and I thought I heard one fly down. have to be like 40 yards in front of me. Like, this is crazy. They're so close, I just can't see them over the lip. Let's go! I got feathers everywhere. He rolled all the way down this hill. All the way down. I'm just following the feathers at this point. Feather, look at the blood on that tree. Look at that. Blood. I see him. I see him. This bird got rocked. What a freaking stud. Dude. First public land Tennessee turkey. This is the first bird I've shot outside of New York. This thing got hammered. Whew. I can't believe that just happened. Might have just killed the prettiest, ugliest bird of my life. I'll tell you all about it when I get home, but I figured I'd call and let you know. Yeah, love you. Bye. All right, birds all loaded up in the back. We are gonna go head out. We gotta stop at the hunter check-in station, get them weighed, spur length, beard length, all of that stuff. Submit the tag, and then I'm making turkey nuggets for dinner. What's he at? Oh, I barely missed.
Barely. We're gonna call him 18.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
You got your license on?
Yeah. All right, finally back to the house. We are going to process this bird real quick. I'm gonna do a couple different things. But yeah, you don't need to watch all that. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you guys, and I'm sure I will talk to you soon.